Today I'm listening for the very first time on my channel to Voctave. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. I write a love letter to my subscribers every Monday. Get your love letter in the description box below. Now let's get started. Today it is Mary Did You Know, featuring the original songwriter Mark Lowry. Mark was actually standing behind David Phelps in the Oh Holy Night video. I don't know if you noticed him there. That video was done back in 2000, so it's been quite a few years ago, before Mary Did You Know. Mark is an incredible singer in his own right, and he's hilarious. He's actually a comedian as well as a vocalist and songwriter. So let's not delay this any longer. Let's dig in.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? And this child that you've delivered will soon deliver you.
I love the way Voctave approaches their sound. I feel like they fill a hole in the a cappella genre that pentatonics is a little different from, home free is different from, voice play is certainly different from. There's such a sweetness about their sound. And it's probably because they are coming out of the Disney Voices of Liberty. There's a wholesomeness to what they do on the daily in their jobs there at Epcot Center. And so I feel like it's just so incredibly beautiful. Then you add the incredible opportunity to hear the songwriter sing these lyrics. That's pretty amazing because he's going to emote and give emphasis to things that maybe other people wouldn't. So this is such a gift, really, truly, to be able to hear Mark Lowry sing his own song. It's really touching.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you have kissed the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Did you know?
Woo, okay, we gotta stop right there. That chord, the dissonant into the resolution, that is fire. Oh my heavens. And did you hear him?
Your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand.
Calm the storm with his hand. That's not how anybody else has ever sung it. Calm the storm with his hand. Not calm the storm with his hand. It's totally different. Those are the things you're going to get. Those are the nuggets you're going to get when you hear the actual songwriter perform the song. So just the interpretation alone, that's worth the price of admission right there. I'm going to run it back just a little bit because I want to hear that chord change again.
Did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap,
Okay, when do these people breathe? That had to be the longest note ever. That was chill-inducing. These singers are so fine, incredibly gifted, incredibly capable. Just making such beautiful music, the ebbs, the flows, the interpretation of the lyric is really beautifully done. Okay, let's get back in. Here we go.
Mary, did you know your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
This arrangement is luscious. I mean, it is just delectable. The multifaceted chord structure that's happening and the ability that they have to sing into all of the different parts and layers of it. I could only imagine as the songwriter, if I were Mark Lowry, that I would just be in pure heaven right now. This has to be one of the most special versions of his song that I certainly have ever heard. Let's finish this up. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that I had to stop this video. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's deconstruct this one just a little bit more. One thing I really appreciate about this arrangement of Mary Did You Know is the way it starts and the way it stops. I'm going to play both the beginning and the ending. There's such a soulfulness in the arranging, and it really turns the listener away from these incredibly beautiful voices to the actual question at hand. Mary, did you know the actual repercussions of everything that was happening in your life?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know your baby boy will save our sons and daughters?
It's what makes the song so clever, because it is something that maybe people have postulated, they have thought of before. But it took Mark Lowry and Buddy Green, who also is the co-writer of this song, to really give it a fresh new look with the way they asked the question.
Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? And this child that you've delivered will soon deliver you.
This is such a gift, because we'll often hear songs where the songwriter is no longer living, or you never actually hear them perform their own song.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know boy will calm the storm with his hand.
Because of the way it's done all the time, it really has made it have a different emphasis than perhaps the way Mark Lowry and Buddy Green meant it to be emphasized.
Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you have kissed the face of God.
I love the soprano section of Voctave. I think probably because I'm a soprano myself, I feel like those upper notes that they get, it's almost like that aurora kind of sound, that very clear, pure tone. It's so beautifully done.
Oh, Mary, did you know?
You can hear them just floating around in the stratosphere in this place right here as well.
The dumb will speak the praises of the Lamb, the praises of the Lamb,
They just soar when they sing up in that register. It's so perfect.
This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
What a blessing to get to hear this song today, performed so beautifully. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves Voctave. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on yzio.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Getting to listen to beautiful music is so important for us as human beings. It brings us joy, it brings us peace, and right now, it brings us hope. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.